Welcome to Bible Brain Challenge. How much do you know the parables? Today we will be having 30 most challenging questions about the parables of Jesus. You have 10 seconds to answer each question. Each question carries 1 mark. Let's see how many you can guess right. Are you ready? Let's go. 1. In the parable of the sower, what does the seed that fell among thorns represent? Two. In the parable of the 10 virgins, what does the oil symbolize?
Three. In the parable of the lost son, what did the younger son demand? Four. What did the Good Samaritan use to treat the man's wounds? Five. Why was the servant with 1 talent punished? Six. In the parable of the weeds, what does the field represent? Seven. In the parable of the rich man and Lazarus, what was the rich man's sin? Eight. What does the mustard seed grow into in Jesus' parable? Nine. The parable of the unforgiving servant teaches us to. Ten. Why did the invited guests refuse to come to the great banquet? Eleven. What does the rock represent in the parable of the wise builder? Twelve. What did the man do after finding hidden treasure in a field? Thirteen. In the parable of the lost sheep, how many were left behind? Fourteen. Which son did the father approve of in the parable of the 2 sons? Fifteen. The persistent widow teaches us about. 16. In the parable of the 10 minas, who does the nobleman represent? 17. Why were the vineyard workers paid the same? 18. What did the rich fool plan to do with his crops? 19. Who went home justified in the parable of the Pharisees and the tax collector? 20. What happened to the man without a wedding garment? 21. In the parable of the net, what do the fish represent? 22. In the parable of the lamp under a bowl, what does the lamp symbolize? 23. Why did Jesus commend the shrewd manager? 24. In the parable of the barren fig tree, what did the owner want to do? 25. Who loved more in the parable of the two debtors? 26. What happened while the farmer slept in the parable of the growing seed? 27. What does the good shepherd do when one sheep is lost? 28. What happened to the foolish virgins when they arrived late? 29. Who was invited after the first guests refused the banquet? 30. How is God different from the unjust judge?
'That is the end of our quiz. I hope you had fun doing this. Comment how many you got right on the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more Bible content. Bye-bye.